Dajahao, my name is Garrick, and welcome back to Taiwan Lao Wai. And guess what? I bought a bike, bitch! Yes, after years of using the rental bike service happily, I finally cracked and bought myself an actual personal bicycle of my own. And it was not cheap, let me tell ya. This bad boy and all the things that came with it was over 10,000 NTD. But holy crap, it is so much fun to have an actual bicycle. Now, I have praised the U-Bike in Taiwan many times for being so convenient and easy to use. So you may question why I thought it was necessary to shell out all that money on a personal bicycle of my own. And the answer is simple. U-Bike does not cover everywhere. Now, I'm exceptionally lucky to live in a big city because there are U-Bike stands basically everywhere. And as long as you stick to the East Coast and travel between the big metropolitan areas, you will never be too far away from a good bicycle. But if you want to go any further afield, if you want to head into more of a countryside area, and especially if you want to go into the East Coast, your options are much more limited to non-existent. And I'm gonna be honest, I have had the urge to do some big, long bike travels for a while now. Like, I don't just wanna, pop over from place to place. I wanna go on actual trips with this thing. I wanna go cycling all around the gorgeous countryside of this country. And that is a lot harder to do when you're relying on a public bike service that does not cover everywhere with, inconsistent quality of the bikes themselves. Like, I still love U-Bike and I will definitely keep using it, but those things are not built for cross-country travel, let me tell ya. So consider this an investment for the future. Now I have this bad boy, I'm breaking it in, I'm testing out how it feels to drive around on various roads. And soon enough, I will be able to take this places where the U-Bikes can't reach, and my field of vision for Taiwan will expand tenfold. I mean, I could also take a bus or train to a lot of these places, but, it's more fun this way, and, I get actual exercise, so I think that's a good plus. Now, we are not going on any such a big trip today. Today is just more testing the waters, feeling how it feels to pedal and switch gears and all that stuff. I want to build up a familiarity with this machine before I really put it to the test on, mountain paths and stuff. Luckily, it's a gorgeous day. I'm pleasantly sweating. There's a good chill in the air. The weather's been very up and down recently, but I think we are finally starting to head out of the winter doldrums a little bit. So hopefully we will have good weather to go on these big, long bike rides I'm dreaming of for quite a ways to come. That said, I think I see a cute-looking park up ahead, so why don't we pause there and I can show off my machine in a little more detail, what say? Here's a good place for a pause. Also, don't mind this little swelling on my cheek here. I am still recovering from my wisdom tooth removal. It was going down, but then it started swelling up again. So, we're keeping it clean, we're shooting water in it, we're making sure it's not infected. My beautiful face will be back to normal soon, I promise. Anyways, yeah, I've definitely shown you this little park before. I think it was during my Geelong wrap-up video. I really do appreciate how interwoven Taiwan cities are with nature. We got this nice little pocket of rest and relaxation and beautiful still water right outside the urban sprawl. Anyways, here is the bad boy itself. Woo! I don't pay too much attention to brands and stuff, but it looks like this guy is a Rock Rider. That's a pretty cool name. I bought this at a place called Decathlon, which is like the big sporting goods and outdoor stuff chain store in Taiwan. Possibly in other countries too, but definitely in Taiwan. The staff were all super duper helpful. They helped fit me out with, lights and stuff. We got me a bike chain, a bike seat, these little bags on the back so I can carry things long distance. I will say though, dealing with the bike seat has been a pain and a half. For some reason, the bike seat this bike came with was just way too loose, and every time I tried to sit on it, it would tilt up because there was too much weight on it, and The pole I think it was on just was not supporting it correctly, and also it was super thin and it hurt to sit on, so I replaced it with a much sturdier boy here. I do still need to get a bell for it. That's the one thing that I am missing right now for safety. But overall, it has been a really good time, and I am very happy with my purchase. And this bike in particular should be very adept at climbing up difficult terrain, like big inclines, mountain pass. Supposedly, it should be able to handle that stuff. Which is good because we are gonna take it some of those places in very short order. But those videos might not come out for a while, so I will keep my lips sealed for now. Anyways, there's another park pretty close by that I have not checked out yet, so I think we're gonna go give that a look, and then it'll probably be time for me to head to work, honestly. Right now, my Tuesdays and Thursdays are very easy. I just have one class in the late afternoon, so I can take like the whole 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock block to just wander around in this gorgeous weather. My job's great, what can I say? Alright, but that's enough bragging from me. Let's go see this other park. This is a lovely little park I've never even known existed before. See, this is what I'm talking about. I am within walking distance of my apartment right now, and somehow I have never known this existed. But yeah, this is just a nice little out-of-the-way park to go on a nice little walk. It's lovely. Wow, so this park is actually way bigger than I thought. The thing about Google Maps is, I'm used to it showing parks as like green splotches, you know, to represent the trees and grass and stuff. So if I'm looking for parks, that's what I look for, and if I don't see that color, I assume, oh, well, there's no park there. But for whatever reason, this park is not colored. The only way to find it on Google Maps is actually know the location point and what to look for, which obviously I did not because I did not know this existed. So it has completely escaped my notice until now, and that is a shame because there's a lot to it. I actually wanted to take my time and explore here, but it is button up against when I need to go to work, and there is still quite a bit left to explore. Like, I don't even think I got halfway down it. So clearly I need to come back here sometime because this place friggin' rules. Like, look in here. What is this? Are there shops open here usually or something? I have no idea. Alright, so definitely put a pin in this place. We are definitely coming back here when we have more time to properly explore. For now, though, I think it's time to end the video and to get myself hustling back to work. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to my bike, and I hope you're prepared for many very cool adventures on it to come. Once again, thank you for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you next time. 再见. Bye-bye.